record. Okay, we are recording. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm Fiona Crawford, and I'd like to introduce to you Rob Macmanaway. He is a long time friend of mine. We grew up together, and he lives in the fairly far north in Scotland on a small island called Iona, which is just off the island of Mull, so it's quite far from the mainland, and he runs a hotel there. Anyway, Rob watched the webinar from the Wholesale Formula, the webinar done by Jason Fladlian, and he bought the product from the webinar. So I thought that it would be a good idea to interview someone who just bought this this course and find out all about his feelings and emotions and everything else from doing so. Okay?
Sure.
Okay. So Rob, you signed up for the webinar from a post that I did on Facebook.
That's right.
What caught your attention?
Partly the fact that it was from you, and I know you and I trust you, but also the fact there was an opportunity there, and I like to look at opportunities, always open to sort of trying things. Reading more closely, I thought there was sort of obviously a way of making income, and that's always a useful thing. I won't say you can never have enough, but there's always more projects you can sort of give donations to if you can't think of something to use it for yourself.
Okay, well, thank you. And why did you decide to watch the webinar? That sort of comes into what you've just said, really, but
yes,
if there was anything else.
I knew gave a description in your Facebook post about what it was, and it caught my attention. It intrigued me. Trying to think sort of what it was you specifically said, but it caught my eye, and I thought, well, I haven't got anything else on this evening, or whichever evening it was. I will tune into that.
Okay.
It costs nothing to tune in, and there's a better chance of a reward for doing that than watching the television.
That's fair enough. It certainly was. And I mean, I know I mentioned that it was to do with Amazon. Have you ever had anything to do with Amazon before?
Only as a purchaser.
Okay.
It had never crossed my mind who the sellers were. I knew that there was sort of more sellers than just Amazon itself. We use that quite a lot for buying products for the hotel, but I had no knowledge. I'd never really considered sort of who were the different shops behind it.
Okay. So did you feel that you learned a lot from the webinar?
Yes. That it's not just Amazon selling, and that individuals sell, and it's not necessarily their own products or their own shop that they're advertising, but lots of products which people resell on other people's behalf. And some of the different ways that Amazon promotes them or rewards people for selling them.
Okay.
So in brief.
Yes, okay, that's fine. And how did you feel while you were watching the webinar?
I was excited. The way it was presented, I could see that it was a great opportunity. You don't need to have experience because they talk you through things. The principle seems straightforward enough. The two sort of things that they said were catchies that put some people off. Well, one being the maths doesn't worry me because I've been a maths teacher. Not that that should put anyone off anyway. And secondly, the trying to persuade people. I don't see myself as a skilled negotiator, but everyone's interested in actually sort of doing things better, doing a better deal. So it's just a case of, it sounds like it's just a case of learning the ropes and putting things into practice.
Okay. I know you said you haven't done anything apart from buying from Amazon before, but have you ever done anything sort of like this before, like buying a course and to try and make money online or that sort of a thing?
No, nothing like this, no.
Okay.
I've dabbled in one or two ranges of products to sell, but never I wasn't a very good salesman as such. I think since I last tried anything like that, I have got a lot more self-confidence. I'm much more relaxed talking to people, and yeah.
Okay.
Come out of our shy little cage.
Fair enough. You certainly do seem more confident than you used to. So what was it that really caught your attention about this opportunity?
What caught my attention particularly about this? The fact that there seemed to be a lot of support, that it looked like a lot of research had gone into how it would be, how people like myself would be supported. The fact that Amazon is one of the, if not the biggest marketplace in most countries. And that you're not looking to take a massive share. There's so many products out there. You're not looking to take over 50% of Amazon. You're looking for a few products and you can build them up here and there to build your success to the level you want it. And that once you've got one thing rolling, it tends to keep rolling with like a spinning wheel, any sort of wheel. Once it's spinning, it's much easier to sort of keep it spinning than it is to actually get it going. So it just seemed to make a lot of business sense what they were talking about, how they were talking about it, and the model they were proposing.
Okay, excellent. Now you've got the course now.
I do.
You've had it for what, 2-3 days?
Yeah.
So you obviously haven't had a chance to look at it in great detail, but what are your first impressions of it?
First impressions, it seems to be very well structured, very well resourced. The six modules, currently only 2 are accessible, so as you don't try and run before you can walk. So I'm slowly working through the first one, but the people who present it are the ones who've designed it. They've done it. They must know what they're talking about, because otherwise they wouldn't be successful. And they come across very personably. Seems to be very well organized, as I say, well resourced, and yeah, put across in, we say, a bite-sized method. So yeah, you can take things relatively quickly, but not quite at your own pace. But you can take it more slowly if you want to. But why would you hang around?
Okay, well, I suppose that while we're on lockdown, everyone's got more time now, so possibly you might want to go faster than the course is paced. But generally, if people have got another job, they may well not have time to go faster.
Yes, and I guess it'll be interesting to see working through it. Some people will find some bits of it probably easier and faster to work through than others, and other parts.
I mean, that's the same with everything, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Depending on what experience you have in whatever it is you're doing.
Of course. So yeah.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you'd like to tell me about your feelings and so on? Actually, what I haven't asked about is what were your emotions when you hit that buy button?
Well, adrenaline produces a strong reaction, and you can either interpret it as excitement or fear. And I think for me, there was some of both. Excitement about the opportunity and what lies ahead, and a bit of fear about whether I'm up for it and what lies ahead to reach those goals. But overall excitement about the possibilities, and I thought about sort of during the thing. I was thinking, okay, I might come back to this tomorrow. I'm not going to do anything tonight. And then there was an extra bonus being offered of help from the founders, which was a limited thing. And I thought, well, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If I change my mind about this in 30 days, I've not lost anything. But so it makes no difference in terms of whether I buy it now or tomorrow as far as that goes. But if I buy it now, I get this bonus as well. So I've got nothing to lose, but things to gain.
Excellent.
Oh my God.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you so much, Rob. If you don't mind, it would be great to do another interview in a month or so's time, just to see how you're doing on the course. Sure. And also how your business is progressing.
Okay.
This business, not the hotel business.
Yes. I don't think anything will be happening there within the month, but fingers crossed. You never know.
Okay. Well, thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you very much. I look forward to reporting back to you.
That would be great.